All right, people, welcome back to the SMT YouTube channel where we talk tech. In this particular episode here on the channel, I want to talk about the statement here made by Mike Dana over at Light Reading. I follow him on his X account. If you guys want to follow him or myself, check us out there. He's Mike at Mike D. Dano, and I'm at Sneed Tech. All right, so hit us up on the platform. Anyways, he made a statement today. He posted this post, and it reads, it's up here on the screen. T-Mobile has an estimated 6,754 petabytes per month traveling over its wireless network, mainly due to its 6.8 million FWA customers, according to Bernstein analysts, in regards to FWA customers consuming 30x the smartphone customers consume. All right, so I want to speak to this, right? Folks, T-Mobile has so much capacity on the network. They really do. They're starting to scale their 10 gig fiber circuits. They're paying the cost to have access, right? Increasing the capacity, which means spending more on leases. They're doing what they have to do in order to grow their home internet business, with the end game being getting the home internet customer plus the wireless customer, right? Deepening the customer relationship, increasing the ARPU and the ARPA for all their customers. That's the end game. So when Mike posted this, I instantly thought to myself, how harmful is it to have this kind of usage on your network? Well, according to T-Mobile, it's not harmful at all. T-Mobile claims that this usage is fallow and excess, meaning it doesn't have any use unless fixed wireless is using it. So they're saying if it wasn't for the home internet customer, it would just be sitting there unused. If indeed that is the case, I don't really see this being a concern. So when things like this are posted, I think we have to have the right frame of reference. We shouldn't hit the panic button for congestion if the congestion isn't really happening. There are indeed places where T-Mobile does not have the same amount of capacity as certain places. That's something T-Mobile is going to have to work through, right? They're going to have to figure out what they're going to do about getting more N41 in places where they only have 90 megahertz instead of 180 or 190. In places where they've got 80 megahertz and it's not even contiguous. It's like a block of 40 and a block of 40. And of course, that's not as spectrally efficient and all of those kind of things. And yeah, it's valid. Small cells, C-RAN, scale that. C-band, you got to build that. Millimeter wave, where's it at? These are all legitimate concerns. T-Mobile doesn't really talk about in detail. So we're kind of left out in the dark on some of these things. But I wouldn't go so far as to say I'm concerned about the T-Mobile network, because in some places the capacity is not an issue, but in some places it is. And I think that's where they're going to have to address those things. So this is not something I would put up a concern for unless it's in those types of markets where the conditions may lend themselves to congestion. But I definitely do think it's situational, and I'm not sounding the alarm on fixed wireless access. Expect them to continue to grow, in my opinion, and they're doing a nice job of selling and scaling that business. Anyways, tell me what you guys think of that. And also tell me what you think of my new mic and audio interface. Do I sound the same, better, or worse than my previous videos? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Drop me some of those comments. Check out some more of our videos. We'll see you guys on the next one.